Hey guys, this is my 1990 Jeep Wrangler YJ. It's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, and I'm having some problems with starting it. And sometimes it'll start and run for a little bit. A lot of times it won't start at all. Not sure what the problem could be, but if I were to show you exactly how it sounds, you'll get a better understanding. So oftentimes this doesn't happen. I would have to wait 30 seconds to a minute, and sometimes it would start, but a lot of times it just refuses to start. So, and the brake light stays on regardless if the parking brake is off or not. I mean, I have the car in neutral, but I'll keep it running for, I don't know, a minute or so, and then I'll shut it off. And when I go back to start it, sometimes it'll start, sometimes it won't. Sometimes I have to, if I were to leave the Jeep alone for a couple hours and then come back to start it, it wouldn't start at all. It'll just crank and not start regardless. But I've been having this problem for a couple of days now, and it's got a new battery and everything, but I'm not sure what the problem could be. And oftentimes the engine would die on its own. Sometimes it would lose power as it climbs up a hill. But let me turn off the engine and we'll try starting it again. Sometimes it'll start on the second or third try, oftentimes it won't. Alright, let's try again. Now, sometimes when I start the engine, I would have to keep my foot on the gas a lot, and sometimes it would start without me keeping my foot on the gas, but oftentimes just to get it started I have to keep my foot on the gas, and sometimes I have to push it on. I'll have to push my foot on the gas all the way down in order for it to even start. But yesterday afternoon it wouldn't even start like this at all. I mean, I would crank and it would just not want to start, and then for some reason in the mornings it would start, and then in the afternoons, this Jeep is not going anywhere, kind of thing. And before, the RPMs would be around 500 or 600 RPMs. And I raised the idle speed to where it's now roughly around 900 to 1,000. Sometimes it fluctuates even to 1,100, and that helped with the problem. But it still has the same problem where oftentimes it would crank, and oftentimes it would crank and then it would just would not start. Now I do hear this bang noise coming from the passenger side. I'm not sure. It's kind of like around this area. I'm not sure what it could be, but this happens after, usually later in the day I would crank it, and you would hear kind of a bang sound. I'm not sure if it could be the starter or not. That when it doesn't want to start, you'll hear a kind of a bang, and that's what I wanted to kind of catch on camera. But sometimes in the mornings it would start perfectly fine, and then later during the day, it wouldn't start at all. So I'll have to make another video if that's the case. But I mean, the car's in neutral. Parking brake is on. So I mean, obviously if it's in first gear, it's not going to start. But everything's in order, and this is how it usually starts in the morning. But then after a while, it wouldn't start at all. And hopefully, if I can get that on, if I can get that recorded, you'll know what I'm talking about.